friend, John McLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Don't Come Around Here No More as recorded by Tom Petty on guitar. And if this is the first video in this mini-series you've seen here on my channel, I'm posting a brand new song lesson for every single song on this classic Tom Petty album. It's a compilation album, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' Greatest Hits. Now in this video we're looking at track number 11 and we're working our way chronologically through this album. We're going to break down Don't Come Around Here No More. Now this song is definitely a unique Tom Petty song as it has a lot of different kind of layered parts that all come together to create what we hear on the final production. Now I'm going to be starting off this lesson on this really cool guitar, this Jerry Jones sitar guitar that I have, and this was used on a lot of tracks, you know, in the 70s, a lot of classic Motown tunes, and it's what's used on this Tom Petty track. So we're going to start off with that, and then I'll go over to just my telly to break down just the chords as well. But before we dive into it, if you're new to the channel, I want to hook you up with something right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 chords and scales I use to map out the entire fretboard. And this is so useful for learning to play in a key and learning how to improvise on guitar, and also just have a way of connecting the whole neck. So I'm going to show you how to connect the chords and scales together, and you can grab it completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below and you can download it right there. So hope you enjoy that, and with that said, let's break it down. All right, so as I mentioned, I'm using this Jerry Jones guitar. I've got a capo here on the 5th fret, and we're going to start out with this opening lick. It sounds like this. All right, so this is the first part here. We're going to play the open 3rd string, then play the 1st fret on the 2nd string, then go back to that 3rd string, play it open, and then do a hammer down to the 2nd fret. So that's going to go. Then we're going to start out the same way again. We'll pluck the open 3rd string, then the 2nd string on the 1st fret. Then we'll jump down to the 3rd fret of the 4th string and then skip up what I call the octave here. This is the 3rd fret on the 4th string and then the 1st fret on the 1st string. And those are actually the same note, just 1 octave higher. That note is B flat there. So we've got... Then we do a little slide from 1 up to 3, and then come back to 1. So that's the first 2 bars. Here it is again. 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... Then we'll play the first riff again. And then we'll play almost the second riff. We're going to change it just slightly. We're going to go... So we leave off kind of that high octave. We're going to play the open 3rd string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, then go to the 3rd fret on the 4th string, but the rhythm's a little different. Here we'll go 1 E and a 2 and 3. And then on the and a 3, we'll do that little slide again. 1 up to the 3rd fret and back down to 1. So the second half, the second part of the figure goes... And both of those parts together sound like this. 3, 4. All right, then we come in here with the main progression, and this is used for the intro part, and it's also used for the chorus whenever Tom Petty's singing Don't Come Around Here No More. We're also going to use this for the end of the song. But the sitar guitar part here goes like this. 3, 4. All right, so let me break this down. It's just a really cool guitar part that has this driving rhythm as the chords change. So we're starting out on the first fret here, and I'll just kind of break down the idea of what's happening. We're playing the first fret of the second string, and then the third fret and the fifth fret. And we're just gonna go up in what I call whole steps there, 2 frets. So first fret, third fret, fifth fret, then back, third, and then restart. Okay, now in between each one of these notes, we're gonna play the third string open twice. So now it's got a 16th note feel to it, like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and... So that's the idea. Now when you start right on the downbeat, you could play and then work into it. So that would be just playing the third string and then the first string, 1E and a 2E and then move throughout the pattern. So now, as I mentioned, on top of this, we have the main progression. So here's what it sounds like with the chord progression. All right, so that is sort of that main opening sitar guitar part. Now, as far as the chord progression that's going on underneath that, you've got this progression. Don't come around here no more. Don't come around here no more. So I'm using just 3 chords here. I'm playing a C, which is just from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. Then I'm going to an F, which I was playing like this, you know, or you can play without the thumb there. That would just be 3, starting on the 5th string, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. Or you can put the thumb there if you want, or play it like this, that's fine. Any F will work. Then from there, you want to go to a G sus 4. And the way that I play this a lot of times is just 2 fingers here. I play the 3rd fret of the low E, mute the 5th string, then open, open, 1. Now the progression goes in this sort of roundabout. We're going to go C, F, G sus, back to F. That's it. Don't come around here no more. 2 beats on each chord, 1E and a 2E and a switch, and switch, switch. All right, that continues over and over until we get to this B section, or this little pre-chorus part, and here we're gonna go to a G. And this is where Tom Petty sings, "I've given up," and then the background vocals go, "Stop." And here we're just gonna hit a G chord, 1, given up. And then you can play this little bass line. So there I played the low E, 4 plucks, then the 3rd fret, 4 plucks, then the 2nd fret on the 5th string, 4 plucks, and then back to the 3rd fret on the low E. So it's gonna go 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. That last one we'll play as a quarter note. So these are 16th notes, and then a quarter. So that's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down with the strum hand. Then G, given up, stop, then. Then we have these ahs, and we have this quarter note rhythm. We're gonna play D minor. This is from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 1, to E minor. It's all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, open, open, open. then F, which is on the first fret here, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. Then C, then back to G. And those are all just one strum on each chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, G, giving up. Then E minor, 2, 3, back to G. And then we do this final climb. Then right there, we're back to the chorus, Don't Come Around Here No More. So this final climb up goes D, E minor, F, G. And then we go to C, which would take us back to, you could either play the little lick there or you could play the chords. So here's this entire B section played as one piece for context. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2. Then this little bass riff. G. And then D minor, E minor, F, C, G, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, then climb up, E minor, F, G, chorus. So there I went back to just the main progression, Don't Come Around Here No More. And that's it. So those are the sections that you need to know. So rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear. And then when you're ready, try and play it along with the recording. It's an amazing recording and just a great song. So have fun working on it. And don't worry if you don't get it right away. It takes time to learn this stuff. So be patient and keep going. And to help you even more, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to map out your entire fretboard. This is so useful for learning songs, for learning how to improvise on guitar and play solos or play rhythm parts. It all comes back to this, and I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in another video real soon.